You're finding out or found out about a toxic family. This is your actual family, your blood family, birth family, or could be in-laws or just friends or anyone that you consider to be close family. And you found out the truth about these people. And I am getting that it's a group of people. You found out that they are toxic. And before, you loved these people and you could still love them, but you really loved these people and you trusted them. And there's no way, like you thought these people would never betray you. You thought that they would always have your back no matter what, good times, bad times, no matter what happened in your life. These people you thought would always be there for you. You thought that they would be the last ones to stab you in the back. But they did. They betrayed you. And you're either finding this out now or you found out before that these people silently betrayed you. Okay? And they did so much behind your back. And once you saw the truth, you couldn't unsee it. Once you found out the truth, however you found it out, like if spirit told you, or if you just heard, like if someone told you, or if you had a private detective, I don't know how you found out, okay? But however you found out, you were like, wow, I can't even believe that these people would do this to me. But they did, and you saw it, and now you cannot unsee it. So you distanced yourself, right? You distanced yourself. You created boundaries because these people broke your heart. They broke your heart. But now you see the truth. And some of you are even speaking your truth. You're speaking about it or you're writing about it. Yeah. About your heartbreak. That's the message that I'm getting. They can't hide this anymore. They think that they're hiding the truth from you, but you know. You found out. And now they are energetically trying to manifest you back, whether they're praying or wishing upon a star, or just however they're manifesting, they're trying to get you to come back to them energetically. And you're like, no way, I'm not going back to what hurt me, to what broke me, to what betrayed me. If that's resonating, you might want to stick around because we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to know for your highest and greatest good. All right. Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Yeah. These people have no idea how much you actually know. They have no idea how intuitive you are. They have no clue. Okay, I'm going to start with this deck over here. All right, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know? And keep speaking your truth or keep writing about it. Whatever you're doing, collective, keep doing that. These people cannot be trusted. They cannot be trusted. Your intuition is correct. So keep following your intuition. All right. What's the message? Ooh, we have beads community. Awesome. Yeah, you could be starting your own community with your soul tribe. Yeah. It's beautiful. You could be 37 or born in 1973. Also, bees are reminding me of honey, which is abundance. Because you are speaking your truth or writing about your truth, or because you know the truth about these people and you separated yourself from them, now your abundance can come through, right? Spirit can give you your abundance, because before they were stealing your light. They were stealing your abundance. They saw the potential in you before you saw the potential in yourself. And this is why they want you to come back to them. They're trying to manifest you back, not because they miss you or because they love you. I mean, they could love you, but they want you back because in their life right now, they're going through a series of unfortunate events. Okay, and they're like, wow, when Collective was in my life, things were really good. I was feeling great. You know, I was shining. Well, they were shining because of you, Collective, because of your light. And things were going good for them because of your divinity. Okay, and now that you're not there anymore, they're not getting this honey. They're not getting this community. They're not getting this bee energy anymore because you're not there. Right? It's kind of like, you know, if you say, just for example, say that you know someone who works for Delta, and when you go fly, they're like, hey, you can like use my perks, right? You can go have drinks in the lounge, and like the Delta fancy lounge or whatever. They were using your perks as a divine, you know, they were using your divinity. Well, they don't get those perks anymore, and they miss that, and that's why they want you back. But they're too like egotistical to be like, hey, you know, we were really wrong back there, and we miss you. We want you to come back. They're too egotistical to do that. So they're just like trying to manifest you, to have you come back on your own. And you're like, no way, man. I know the truth. I'm not going back there. I know my worth now. I'm just going to do things on my own. I am going to create my own community. That's what you're doing. So these flew on the floor. Okay, so we've got Moon, Emotions, number 23, and Stars, Divine Guidance. Yeah, absolutely. When this happened, obviously you were in your emotions, right? This was so hard. You loved these people. They were your family. You know, I mean, you didn't think family was going to betray you like this, because you would never do this. You would never do this to anybody. Most likely you're an empath. If you're here at this channel, you're an empath. You have some sort of divinity. You could resonate as a light worker or an earth angel, something like that. And you wouldn't do this. You would not do this, but you are divinely guided. And you were hurt. You were in your emotions, probably for a long time. Could be up to 5 years. And you could still be dealing with this, still be trying to process this. I mean, this is grief. You know, just because somebody doesn't like physically leave this earth, you doesn't physically, you know, pass over, doesn't mean that you don't feel grief. I mean, if you're around these people for a significant amount of time, and then they just up and disappear, that's grief, and that's hard. So give yourself time, give yourself grace. And it's okay to feel your emotions with this moon energy. You could be a Pisces. Yeah. We've got number 33 here too. You are divinely guided. And that's what they're missing. They're missing your guidance. They're missing your light. Like, this is straight up a star. They're missing your light, collective. Yeah. From 1 to 5 years is what I'm getting as far as time frame. Yeah, that's what they miss. We've got messages at the bottom, number 7. Your passed over loved ones, your ancestors, divine source, trying to give you messages, either through readings or through dreams, through downloads. If you resonate with that, if you get downloads, so pay attention to that. Source is trying to give you messages. Yeah. you know these people are toxic, very, very toxic. And I'm getting that these are the type of people who seemingly are very kind. They could even be spiritual or religious. They could be hiding behind like a certain type of religion. And other people might think they're very, very kind people, right? And when whatever happened back there, they blamed you. 100%. They blamed you for everything that went down. And people believed them because they are seemingly like nice people. They are accepted in the community with this community card. And you're by yourself. So people didn't believe you, but they also didn't ask you. So you were very misunderstood. But you left it that way. You're like, okay, if people want to misunderstand me, I'll let them misunderstand me because my actions and my truth are going to stand on its own. You don't have to explain who you are. You just move and you speak truth and you live in your truth. And that speaks volumes. You don't have to pretend to be anything else than who you are. So these people are phony. They're fake. They're fake. And that's coming out now. And they're scared. They're scared, collective, because you're standing in your truth and you're speaking your truth. And they're going through these series of unfortunate events, and they want you back because of your light and your divinity. And because they know that they're fake. But what I was circling back to was that they might not realize that because they've been living in what they've been doing for so long, and I'm kind of getting like narcissistic type vibes, they might not realize how toxic they really are because they've been living like this for so long. Not an excuse. Not an excuse. I'm just saying that if you grow up in that environment, you live in that environment, and nobody stands up to them, right? Like you're the first person that stood up to this family. They might not have known that they were like this until you stood up to them. So, again, not an excuse. But they're getting the message now. They're getting the message now that this is not okay. This is not acceptable. You don't treat people this way. This is not an acceptable way to treat somebody. You don't gossip. You don't lie. You don't just leave somebody on the side of the road. You just don't up and leave and treat someone like a piece of crap. That's not okay. No. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. I'm getting a lot of intuitive downloads for this message. So, yeah. It's not up to you to heal these people. Like, obviously speak your truth. Always speak your truth. But it's up to them to heal. They have to see their own toxicity in order to heal it. They have to deal with their own toxic stuff. Okay, Spirit, what else would you like the collective to know? Okay, success and growth. Yes. Number 8, that's reminding me of the infinity sign. You have grown so much through this whole experience. Mind, body, soul. A lot of spiritual growth, and you are going to have a lot of success if you haven't already felt this. Yeah. You've grown so much, collective. Divine is proud of you, of your growth. No matter if these people stay the way that they are for the rest of their life, that doesn't matter. That's not your issue. You've grown from this. You've seen the truth. You've seen your truth. And that's awesome. That's important. Yeah, take the lead. Look at this. You took the lead in your own life. You became the leader of your own life, the boss of your own life. And look at all that light. You found your inner light. That's awesome. Wow. You learned how to use your intuition. Some of you channel, some of you are channelers. I'm getting that. Wow. That's powerful. Yeah. Wow. What else, Spirit? So much growth. That's really, take a look at that. How far you've come. Even if it's just a couple of months or if it's several years. I think we're really good at being hard on ourselves. Like, oh, I didn't do that, or I could have done that better. What we're not really that great at is just sitting down and saying, wow, look where I was back there. Look where I am now. And being grateful for that. And really kind of like tapping yourself on the, like, good job. Good job, collective. Look where you've come, how far you've come. That's important. Take a moment to just congratulate yourself on how far you've come. Even if it's just a few steps, it doesn't matter. You're moving forward. You're not going backwards. You're moving forward. And that's incredible. Congratulations. Let's get one more, Spirit. Let's get one more. Throat chakra. Many of you are speaking about this, about your experience, about the betrayal, about this toxic family. If you're not, you're being called to. Use your voice. Use your throat chakra. Whether this is speaking, helping others, writing, whatever this is, find your truth and speak about it. This is good for healing. This is good for helping others. Yes. Important. Do some throat chakra meditations. There's a ton of them on YouTube. Yes. The number 16 is significant. I don't know why. It's just coming through. Yes, we've got blossom at the bottom. This is giving me glow up vibes, glow up, grow up vibes. Yeah, it's all coming together. You're manifesting. You are manifesting the life that you've always wanted. You're detaching from this person, this family, the past, the betrayal, all of it. You're healing. You're releasing. Wow, you are simply just moving with love. This is amazing. Let's get one oracle card and I'm going to close this out because the message is very clear. This is awesome. Okay. I'm very proud of you, collective. Spirit is very proud of you too. Okay, let's get the closing message, please. Closing message. message. All right, thank you. We've got the Emerald Gate and Munchkin Land. You are entering a new phase of growth and opportunity. Step through with confidence and celebrate your uniqueness. Small beginnings can lead to big achievements. Yes, celebrate no matter where you are on your journey, no matter how far you've gone, no matter how small it is, celebrate that. Celebrate it. Yes. This growth is amazing. Step through with confidence. Stand in front of that mirror. Congratulate yourself. Say, yes, I am awesome. I am doing great. I am grateful. List 3 things you're grateful for and keep going. You did the right thing by detaching from this toxic family. Let them manifest all they want. You don't have to go back there. You're going to the Emerald Gate. Don't underestimate small beginnings. Keep going. All right, collective, that was your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. And I will see you in the next video.